So how we met?
How we met? Ivan was homesick for Argentina, and so he was going to Milongas.
Wait, are you going to tell
Yeah,
my
I'm going to tell
story?
about you, and you can tell about me. So Ivan was going to Milongas to kind of see other Argentines, because in New York, that's where the Argentine community would congregate, and it was nice to meet other Argentinians. And also they played some folklore, and he was working a little bit also with folklore in New York. And actually, we met at the South Street Seaport Milonga. It was in September of 2003, and it was a beautiful outside day. And Ivan was there with his friend.
Taking notes so then I don't forget that.
With his friend, and he sent his friend to dance with me because not a lot of very young people dance tango in New York, and so I was kind of like.
Well, now they do, but at
now
the time.
they do. At that time, there weren't so many. So having somebody under like 25 was unusual, and of course.
Well, we didn't know you were 25.
Yeah, they were like, "Look, girl."
It was some young blonde girl, which I like blondes, and then I had this good friend of mine, and I sent him pretty much.
Like, go check her out. Is she nice?
Check her out to see is she nice or not, and then he came like, yeah, okay, and then I went to dance with her.
Yeah. And then he kind of followed me everywhere for like 2 months. And
he didn't follow you?
He so followed me. He tried to get me to talk to him, and I was like, I'm not giving you my phone number. Yes, and so then after a while, I gave him my email. And then, because, he didn't really speak English so well then, and I didn't speak Spanish at the time.
Not that I speak perfectly now.
So he would write me these emails that were full of emoticons, and it was the beginning of the email thing, right? And so Hotmail had all of these little smiley faces and exclamation, faces, and so he'd be like, hello, face.
Smiley face.
How are you, face? And then in every email there was this strange thing that was like J-E, J-E, J-E. And I was like, what is that? What's wrong with this guy? And of course I didn't know that in Spanish, the J is a H sound. So what he was really saying is like he was laughing. And I'm like, that's so bizarre. What's wrong with him? Why is he writing that in the email? But you were so sweet and persistent.
Yes.
Yeah. And then it kind of, 3 months later, we decided that we were going to get married. And then we got married.
A year afterwards?
6
months after.
We got married in July of 2004. So it was 9 months after we met, because we knew that we were equally stubborn.
So that's how we met. Well, and Sara, of course, her part is just like she really was looking for to fall in love with a super attractive, talented guy. So she was looking for that, and I just happened to be there.
And you just appeared on the scene like Minerva from the head of Zeus, fully formed for me.
Sara, you just moved to New York at the time, and she went to law school, and then she went for the Milonga, and I was there. So that was it.
Yeah.
Her story wasn't that important. Anyway, continue.